with Susie B channel. Push that like button. I'd appreciate it. And I'll turn on the lights. Okay. Did you push that like button? Alright. Let's turn on the lights. Here we go. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be painting this for the garden. So what we got to do is get some of this paint, put it in there, this in there, just like so. So what I'm going to do is just make sure it's all nice and it's a nice neutral color. So I already painted the top side of this, and that went over there, over there, over there. Will be I already flipped it upside down onto the other side, and I'm gonna paint this real quick. It took me like almost 10 minutes to paint both of these yesterday. So what we're gonna do is put some paint in here, just like this. Not gonna put too much. They're doing some kind of roofing work across the street at the neighbor's place. So you might hear a little hammering and sounds like that. Gosh, I forgot to get gloves. This is water-based paint, so it's fine. Okay. All right, let's get this done. Let's do this. Hello, Rashid. How you doing? Hello, Wasabi. All right, so we're gonna I got limited space where I'm working here. So this is basically, we're replacing our fencing board, and I'll show you here in a second. Let me get through here. We are replacing this over here. So that gate right there, we're replacing those two boards. So I have to paint it. Paint it. So here's my studio. There's my painting right there. It's done. I gotta do another one. Okay, so let's what are we gonna paint, Susie? All right, we're gonna paint. I'm gonna start painting like in the middle, so I don't get. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like really bright. It's nice. It's really bright. So gonna paint this right down the middle, just like so. Very nice. It's gonna be, I guess, I don't know which side this is gonna be on, towards the alley or towards our yard. I don't know. That's not my job to figure that out. My job, my task, if I choose to take it, is to paint. That's it. That's my job. Wasabi! So I'm painting in the middle because if I start at this edge and then I have to lean over to paint in the middle, I'm going to get paint on myself. So common sense says to start in the middle. All right, so we will start in the middle. Let's see. Can't even see. Do it this way. All right. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Push that like button. I'm Susie B. We are in the garden. We are in the side of the house, part of the garden. Oh gosh, sorry about the wobbling. Oh, I'm gonna try to paint this as quickly as possible. So I don't know what they're doing across the street. They're on the roof. Looks like they're removing rain gutters over there. You can see that. Yes. So this is one big giant canvas. Up, down. It's so nice today. It's probably like 78, 77 maybe. I don't know if it's 80 degrees. Let's see, where can you guys see? Where can you guys see? You guys see that over there? Oh, just right there. Right. Mm. Already drying. So dry. It's already got all the edges yesterday. I carefully painted the edges. I am using my mic today. I did end up washing the receiver part that sends the signal to the mic. That ended up in the wash. I don't know. I stuck it in my pocket and then I forgot that I stuck it in there and washed it, and I let it dry for a few days. I didn't stick it in rice. I just kind of blew out the port, which was like a little USB-C port. Has a USB-C port to plug into the phone, and also one on the side for an extension to possibly plug it into an iPhone with an adapter. So basically two ports, and I just let it dry for 2 days and tested it out before I went live to see if the mic was working and receiving, picking up the signal from the receiver, and I think it's called a receiver. Anyways, and yeah, it seems to be working. So thank goodness. I mean, it wasn't too expensive. That's kind of why I don't like spending a lot of money on these little things. I mean, it goes like 13 bucks or something. But like, because if I wash it in the washer, it's not such a big investment loss. Don't paint the phone stand, Susie. Careful. All right. So we're gonna get. Oh gosh, how are we gonna get that? We're gonna It's hard to see the screen. Okay, let's see. Put you back here. Where's the edge of that? See, I can't see. I can't see. Right. Just gonna paint this edge here. Oh gosh, I got paint on my hands. I forgot to put gloves on. So this is going to be nice, brand new siding for the fenced back gate. Goodness, this is water. This is water based because it should wash right off my hands. Right now, we're gonna do. If you guys can see how well you can see. Hi, Lulu. I did sleep. I promise. I promise I did. Oh, I keep getting paint on my hands. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be for our back gate. This plywood or whatever it's called. I don't know. Particle board. I have to push down on it because it's kind of porous. It's got these little, it's got texture and not really porous. It's got texture. I'm trying to get inside that. Squished up against this oleander tree. This oleander, I feel you on my back. You oleander. Be gentle on my back, please. Thank you. Come on, Susie, quit messing around. Get this done. We don't got all day. This has to be dry by the time before the hubby gets home. Oops. Got paint on my hand. Shoot. I got paint on my hand. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Friday. It's beautiful here in Arizona. I still get a kick out of watching those videos where everybody's sliding all over the snow. Come on, guys. The weather was telling you that you were going to get a bunch of snow and people are sliding around on it. You had plenty of time to go and buy some 4x4 shoe extensions, which are like little chains that wrap around your shoes. Nobody's wearing any of those. Well, the ones that aren't making videos, let me tell you. Because if they were, there wouldn't be any videos to make. Because there wouldn't be any slippy slidey all over the places videos. So I guess maybe is that done on by design? They're like, we're not gonna be safe walking on the snow. So how are we gonna make videos if they're not safe? We need stuff that's not safe, where we could fall and make people laugh. Which does work to a certain extent. This one gal slid all the way down her driveway while her family was watching her. And I don't know how, she ended up with this hammer in her hand. It was like a brass hammer. It was wooden handle with the brass hammer head. And she was like pulling a Laura Croft, climbing up the snow on the ground, trying to pull herself back up to the house, up the driveway. Kind of an interesting driveway. But yeah, nobody has footgear, and especially where they live, where it snows. I mean, like Texas, they don't get a lot of snow, according to what I've heard from a resident there. And when they get snow, it's kind of unusual, but very welcomed. I know Texas got snow this year, and there was ample warning before the snow came, and nobody thought to purchase footgear. I mean, shoot, I had my footgear. I lived in Idaho, and I had my footgear. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, I think that's just enough that I poured into this. Shh, shh, trying to do my channel over here. Shh, just kidding. What a beautiful day it is. I'm painting last night on my on my uh on my tablet, or this morning. The cops are all, come out with your hands up. You are under arrest. No, come out with your hands. Wait, what does it say? Uh, this is the police. Come out with your hands up. You are under arrest. And they said it like maybe 5 to 6 times before. Well, they said it a few times, at least 3 times when I heard it. And I thought my hubby was like in the bedroom on his phone watching a video, but he went to sleep because he plays things a little bit louder than I would. Anyways, so I went over there, and nope, he was sound asleep. And let's put it on here for texture. Okay, uh, so there we go. I don't have no problem walking the snow, and I wear tennis shoes. What? You've been in the snow everywhere except England? Okay, this one's done, guys. This one's done. I gotta flip that one over. God, I gotta be careful walking by this one. I gotta flip that one over. Oh, and that's what the top side looks like. It looks kind of like this. Very nice. I brought snow boots ready, and we only had 1 day of snow, and I stayed indoors. I saw a video before I went live, and this guy, he's shoveling, right? He's shoveling his driveway. It's funny. Oh my God, it's so funny. So he's shoveling. He goes, "Oh yeah, shoveling." He goes, "It's the snow is beautiful. Yeah, oh yeah, it's beautiful. Sure is nice to go out and sled and then play." And then he goes, "When you're a kid, that's what you're thinking, but as when you get older, he goes, all you're stuck with is shoveling the snow." He goes, "Oh yeah, so beautiful." He goes, "Now I have to just shovel it." He goes, I guess he doesn't play in it anymore. But yeah, he goes, "I don't know why I still live here." But that was funny. Anyways, but it was this gal just connected a mic to her dad while he shoveled the driveway, and I'm gonna need to add some more paint to this. So probably gonna take almost all of it. We'll see. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh God, Susie, stupid. Yeah. Okay. Uh, that's great. Screw it, you already got paint on yourself. Can't get any worse than that. Okay. So I got to turn this over. Um, Just, I dripped. Saw a spot that I may have missed. Okay. All right, just spot. What is that? I don't know. I'm gonna turn this over. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put you guys. Put you guys. I'm gonna put you guys right here. Right here on the floor. There was no spam, no, but what happened? Gazinki, welcome back. No, you're not getting a wrench. I know what you did last time. Gazinki, no offense, Gazinki. I know you do things differently where you come from, but we uh, we don't like, or we don't care for spamming. Okay. So when you say go watch my video like 15 times, that's why. But we don't mind going and watching your stuff. Just don't like try to turn it into a religion and make us do it. Okay, I gotta turn this over. But welcome back, Kazinki. No wrench for you. Sorry, you had your chance, but you proved to me that you cannot play well with the wrench. Oh my god, everybody, let's face the ace for real. Okay. Yeah. And I'm trying to be nice, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I don't want to have someone go home and cry. I just where am I at? Okay, so this is my channel, right? So if you're gonna come in here and watch me, then watch me, and that's it. That's just how it should be. Go watch any other normal channel, and you'll see that's usually how it works. Uh, I've learned a lot since I started my channel. I've learned a lot how people are, especially the ones that just use you for advertising their own channel. You got a few a little bit more subscribers, whatever, and they just want to be seen and advertise themselves. And then they stay for 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it. It's nice. I don't expect you to stay for the whole show, but at least give me the courtesy of at least, enough watch time to give me credit for my channel, because this is my job. This is my job. I'm not working. This is my job. So that's just how I feel about it. Things change when you start your channel. You evolve into something of a leviathan, and you become this monster of wonderful, delicious things. That doesn't make sense. People from other countries drive you crazy. Well, you just got to explain, like I just did to Gazinki, which he's probably already gone. Because, I can't be mad at him, but you just gotta see, because I'm not really good at sugarcoating things, but I'm learning. I'm learning to like sugarcoat my words, because I'm old school, and I don't beat around the bush. I don't. I try to convey my message clearly the first time without having to sugarcoat anything, and then give people a chance to say, "Well, you weren't clear about it, or you just, I was under the impression that I was thinking this, and it didn't, I didn't receive that type of message from you, or you know what I mean." Uh, Plus, being a taxi driver, that kind of helped me a lot, but I haven't used that aggression in a long time, and I kind of forgot when you got pickup drunks and they just kind of want to do whatever they want to do. They want to talk to you how they want to talk to you because they're blacked out and they don't really know what they're doing. You kind of have to figure out how to communicate with them without them being offended while they're blacked out. because they're very unpredictable. So kind of the same with YouTube. You kind of have to try to make sure you don't offend people, and that they don't leave your channel with a heavy heart. I just try to explain. Oh, there's a little spider hanging from the. You see him? See the little spider? Oh gosh, don't get in the paint, little guy. Can you see him? There's a spider and a fly. You look at that. Go get that fly. Go get that fly. He's like a little crab. He looks like a little crab. See that? So yeah, that's just how I feel. People come in and they freaking they're begging for a wrench. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you came to sabotage my channel and hide a bunch of people from me. You know what I mean? So the wrenches, I'm just thinking a lot about them. I think I'm gonna start just. I'm gonna probably do the removing all the wrenches again, and only leave them to the channel people, the channel members and subscribers that actually come often. And you kind of have to earn your wrench. I mean, not that it's a bad thing to have to earn it, but I mean, kind of build a little trust. Anyways, I think that's enough of that. So I was watching. You guys, if you want to watch some good animation movies, kind of like Wall-E, right? Wall-E, and I shouldn't have painted the edge. Why did you paint the edge, Susie? Oh my God! Now you have to bend over the edge and get it on your shirt. Shit. You guys, you should and type in like animation short movies. I've seen a couple of really cool ones. Oh my God. Well, to me they were cool. I don't know what y'all think is considered cool, but to me, I'm a little different. But there's some really neat animations on YouTube, and so I was watching one with literally it was no people in it, and it was like a spider and a fly. the, the, the flies, so the people had just finished their dinner and they left the plate on the table, and they had like spaghetti, and it looked like lentils, looked like some kind of lentils, like a pea. And so the little spider comes down and jumps on the table, and he takes the little peas to his web, and he puts them on his web. And then two flies come down, and one fly grabs the spaghetti noodle and is trying to fly away with it, and the other fly grabs the other end of it, and they're like playing tug of war. And the one fly, uh, like they're in the tug of war. They end up breaking the noodle in half, and the one fly that took off with it initially ended up with the shorter end, and he's like, "Oh, screw that," and he drops it, and he goes after the fly with the longer end. He gets it back, and he makes it through the keyhole of the door, and he's almost out, and the freaking fly grabbed it. He grabbed it and brought it back inside, and then they're playing tug of war with it. It ends up that something happens. They freaking drop it. They lose the battle anyways of the tug of war. The spider ends up with the spaghetti noodle and takes it back up to his web in the corner of the room, and he places each item in a manner that looks like a smiley face, and he's sitting there in his web waiting for something to come and eat the food so he can get them. And then there's a dung beetle one. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, they're gonna go live at 4, so 12. I think I started at 12. What time is it? It's 1. Okay, so 4, 3. So like in 30 minutes, Rashid? John P. brother, welcome in. So, okay. I gotta. Where are we at? Let me see. Let's paint this right here. Paint this. Now we can paint this edge. It's already got the middle. So there's a dung beetle one, and dung beetle taking the dung, rolling it backwards to wherever he's rolling it. The funny part about that one, I was laughing so hard. So he hit a rock, right? He ran into a rock, and he turns around. He's like, he turns around, and there's a bunch of cool sound effects. He turns around and he grabs the dung, which isn't in the form of a ball, and he he flies up into the sky with it. And when he starts to fly, it sounds like a motorcycle taking off. It's all brown, brown. I was laughing, and he flies literally over the rock, and then basically flies away with the dung for a little ways, then starts to roll it again as he allows it to settle back on the floor. Okay, but I thought it was funny. As soon as he went airborne, it sounded like a motorcycle. I was laughing. Oh, the simple things that entertain me. The simple things. It kind of feels like I felt like a kid watching like a cartoon that's not gonna freaking rot my brain with a bunch of symbolism and freaking spells and spells. You know what I mean? Freaking rituals and all that crap. So anyway, so that stuff, it's good. It's good for the mind. Okay, I gotta paint that now. I can't see what the heck is going on. Let's see, where is it? Okay, there's the edge. Right there. Okay, let's paint this here. Oops, there's a spot over there. This wood is thirsty. So yeah, I watched that one, and what was another one I watched? They were all really good. Oh my God, there was one with a witch. She's kind of a witch. She wasn't really. She had a cat, a magic cat, or actually she was knitting with her wand, and her wand was helping her knit, and she was expecting her honey to come over. Just really big, burly, handsome man, and she was knitting a little figurine of him and her and the cat, and she finished it and she put it on her mantle of her fireplace. And shoot, I gotta get that part right there. Gotta get this part. And I don't know why it looks like that. Anyways, the cat is noticing how much attention that she's putting towards her love, the guy that she likes, and he's getting jealous. He's like, ah, and so she knits these little figurines, and the cat's like goes up onto the mantle and knocks down the figurine. She's like, ah, and she gets it, and something like that. Anyways, the man finally comes over, and he's got a ring ready. He's going to propose to her. The cat sees the ring. He brings her a big bouquet of beautiful flowers. Cat's like, ah. This cat's all getting all jealous. So the cat gets a hold of the wand and tries to freaking turn the guy into whatever, something. Anyways, it becomes a tussle between the cat and the woman, the witch. And in the struggle, the cat turns the man into a frog. She's like so depressed, and the wand breaks, and the cat ends up absorbing some of the magic of the wand. So the cat realizes that she's very sad, but she still accepts the cat as her cat. And even though he did that, she still gives him a hug. So he feels bad, and she's sitting there holding the frog in her hands, and the cat decides to turn the frog back to the man, and then they live happily ever after. Oh, plus, when he was going to get ready to give her the ring, the cat knocked it out of his hand. It flew up in the air, and he ended up getting the ring, and then he ended up swallowing it and almost choking. So at the end, he coughs up the ring like a hairball. And it's a beautiful little diamond heart ring, really pretty. But that's the stuff that Plus, I'm learning learning through visual aid animation, so that's why I'm watching that stuff. So only if you're interested in that stuff, go check it out. Plus, it's very relaxing. Oh my God, I saw another one also. It's relaxing, and it's better than that crap that's on TV, honestly. And these are independent. These are independent artists. So I almost think that kind of stuff is what should be on TV. But because people have a lot of money, they think that they get to choose what we watch. And anyways, but anyways, these are independent artists, and so I would rather watch that stuff than anything new coming out, honestly. Uh, and there was another one that was really cool. This man was sitting at his computer, and he kind of fell asleep, dozed off, and his computer did something crazy. And it kind of opened a rift, like a warp time portal rift kind of thing in time. And kind of like witching hour, right? So it explains like witching hour really nice, but in a beautiful way, because the art is just awesome. And it's like Harry Potterish, but animation. Anyways, this 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 older man with pointy shoes walks through with a lantern, and the cats find him, and they show him areas of the city, of the neighborhood, where something deep has happened. Like he finds a man in the park that's kind of his energy is lingering, and he just needed someone to play one last game of chess with him. And the man sat down, and the chessboard appeared, and they played a few moves, and the energy of the man was so happy, and was able to transition. And the man just kind of watched it. But the lantern he was carrying, it was either absorbing the energy, or it was capturing like negative things, and releasing the positive things from what I gathered. But I don't know. Forgot what that was called. But those independent animation films, and they're usually like 8 minutes. So you're not gonna be bound to your computer for very long. But they're very good stories. These are independent animators. I mean, they went to school for all this stuff, which would be awesome to do. I would love to do that storytelling, because then I could put like dreams better on in digital format into like a moving picture, which I'm working on one right now. But I'm just self-taught, so it's not. It's going to be a slow process, but that's how I'd rather have it be slow than feel like I'm pressured, and then it doesn't make it fun anymore when you're pressured and have to meet deadlines. It doesn't. It's just takes the fun out of it, of wanting to even do it. So I'm almost done with this. Yeah, we're in 40 minutes. Okay, yeah, we're just about done with this. Let's see. Wonder if this side is dry yet. It might be. I'm just gonna paint that corner right there. Okay, just paint this real quick. So yeah, that's really neat animations. Another one was a little fire candle. It was a little candle, and the parents had a baby and a little, I think a little boy or a little girl. There were children, and one was a pretty much a newborn. Um, and they put the baby in the room to go to bed, and they all kind of went to sleep. And the baby started to cry, and the little candle came to life. It became animated, and it was playing like peekaboo with the baby. It was turning off its flame and turning it back on, and the flame itself was his face, and he was smiling at it, and then kind of playing with the baby, and the baby was giggling. And then one of the parents came into the room, and so the light turned off, the candle turned off, and the baby started crying. So it becomes a little story, cute story like that. It's just beautiful. I mean, this would be perfect for kids to watch, I think, instead of that crap that's on TV right now, honestly. But I don't watch TV, so what would I know? Just like Disney, they start all their movies with the tragedy right in the beginning, where you're freaking just grab a tissue when you start a Disney movie because you're gonna end up sobbing your eyeballs out. They always freaking take out the parents, leave the child orphaned, which is horrible. It's like it's like all of them do that. So this is done. Let's see, kind of seeing this wood really really thirsty. So there's kind of like spots that are like that. So I am going to do another animation soon. Oh gosh. Um, I kind of like doing that little still painting, like a still drawing, and then adding animation to it. It's so fun. It takes a couple hours, uh, depending on what it is, and I can totally cut it back. And I'm learning how to do a few shortcuts with that. That's good. You're watching paint dry. Hi, Henry. Big Daddy Beard. Is that you? Is that BDGP? Is that Big Daddy Beard? God, I haven't seen you in forever. So I removed all wrenches at one point. So if you don't have one, it's probably because you haven't been here in a while. That's fine. But I'll try to give it back. I'll give it back to you as soon as I get a chance. I think that's you, Big Daddy Beard. Good to see you. So yeah, that's if you guys want to watch a good animation and you want to kind of support like a local, not local, an independent artist, and you like watching that stuff, go look it up on YouTube. I didn't even know there were so many, honestly. Shoot, I ran across dozens and dozens last evening. And shoot, see, there's another spot looks like I missed right here. Just the paint just soaks in really nice. I mean, it sucks it in like freaking like a straw to a soda pop. Jeez. Okay, trying to use up all the rest of this paint, and I'm noticing a few patches that need attention. Oh, they're playing Mexican music. That's mariachis. They're playing this mariachis. Just want to make sure this is, because then this paint protects the protects this wood panel from water and the elements. I don't know. Let's see how long this lasts, because the heat in here in the summer is freaking annihilating, literally annihilating. So I'm actually done. I'm just gonna go and wash these brushes. This brush. Okay, that's good. We are done. And okay, let's see, I gotta shoot. Okay, I got a hose right here. I think I'm gonna grab this hose real quick. Is it still wet? Of course it's still wet, Susie. I'm just gonna put you there anyways. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh man, I got freaking paint on my shirt. This is why I wore this shirt. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hang on guys, I gotta turn water on. Oops. Put you guys in the shade so you don't get too much of a tan. Is that still wet? Is that still wet? I'm just gonna turn the water on to rinse that bucket and that brush. Swiftly, Susie. All right. Turn this on a little bit. Okay, I did my chore for the day. See, I didn't even get paint on me yesterday. That was so good. So neat. Did it so meticulously. Get it. We gotta kind of just rinse this out. I'll put you right there. Oh no, I forgot to take off my ring. Oh, sorry about that, Chief. Sorry about that. That's my pocket. Okay, I'm actually going to leave it in the water for a little bit. Put that back over there. Right. I'm going to show you guys what I just planted, and that's it. We're done. We're going to put this over here. Let that soak. Try to clean up that brush a little better. That insert is disposable, so you really don't have to keep that too clean, but I think I can get another use out of it. Just gonna set it here. Turn this off. Okay, so here's where I planted the fig. Right here. There's a little fig tree right there. All these little plastic things are to keep the cat out of there. So that's all we had for now. We usually have the black ones. But that's the fig. There's an alyssum growing. There's a cactus. That's some gypsum weed. And here's the jalapenos. They're doing pretty good. We need some water. That jalapeno, it's really dark. Okay, so there's that. Here's the basil tree. And mint. Oh, the birds need water. Okay, so you guys remember I planted cactus, edible cactus. It's doing good so far. Hasn't killed over. Good. The flowers are growing around it. And then, so I planted blackberry and raspberry. Here's this section right here. Hello, Raymond. Welcome in, brother. How you doing? Big hugs to you and Norma. I gotta get that tree out of there before it takes over. I was thinking about transplanting it, but I tried to pull it out with the shovel, and boy, it's already, I think it's established in there. Maybe if I get a pickaxe, maybe, I don't know, because I really don't want to kill it. Really don't want to, anyways. So here's the raspberry I planted. I planted it in here so I can run it up this lattice, and then eventually I'm going to run it up here and then weave it through these. And then, so that's the raspberry. And then I moved all these plants around and kind of situated them a little better, and kind of propped up the Indian blanket up in the center, just with the pipe. We were going to throw that away, and I told my hubby I could use it for, you know, a stand for the plants, stabilizer or whatever. So I used one piece over here with the rue, one there. I mean, I could paint them. I'll probably paint them so they're not so sticking out. But anyways, I put this there. That's the Indian blanket flower. It's beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I love the colors. And the blackberry is here. So I put it in front of this lattice to help it, train it to grow up that. And then eventually I want this whole top in berries. It'll be so freaking cool. Here's the Thai basil. It's still growing good. It's all gone to seed. Crazy. I got all the weeds out of there. But yeah, so also so I showed you the fig, the blackberry, the raspberry. I got a lantana to plant still, which is over here. I ended up putting the canoe over here. We got a soaker hose in here. I got to just situate it a little better, but this is lantana right here. It's a purple one. We have in the front, we have a white and pink variety that grows in the variety color clusters. This one's a purple, and I have a specific place I want to put it. Put it right there. So all this is cilantro in there. That's all cilantro I planted. We do have that on a timer now. And see, there's a little cilantro that sprouted right here. I don't know what all that stuff is. Whatever it is, I'll find out. I threw a lot of seeds in here from my last adventure when I climbed these little hills. I gathered, harvested some seeds. I threw them in here, so we'll see what happens. There's a cilantro growing in there. That's good. So yeah, that's the update on the yard. I was in the alley yesterday cleaning and weeding the alley, which is back here, and that was like crazy, the grass back there. So yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. I still gotta rearrange some stuff and cut some stuff. There's a lantana growing there that I don't want in that spot, but I don't know what color it's gonna be. It's pretty. I thought it was a blackberry, but that's a lantana. It's growing really nice, and I don't remember planting it there. I think the birds did that. There's a mulberry tree growing right there, so I gotta like figure out a home for those. Because that's a mulberry tree. That's a baby. So, and these are worth their weight in gold. Hi, Owen. You have a blackberry farm? Nuh-uh. Oh my God, how awesome is that? Oh my God, Owen, that's awesome. I love blackberries. When I was a kid, my mother planted some in the backyard, and I used to love playing back there. So I'd eat the blackberries. There were raspberry blackberries. We had almonds, and we had citrus. We had a fig. We had loquats. Uh, we had fig. We had pears and oranges. Cherry. We had a cherry tree. Oh God, we had all that good stuff. My backyard was my garden. Mm, I gotta snip some of these off. The more you snip, the more the basil comes out. Because now all the energy is going towards the seeds, which is okay. The bees eat. You love berry fruits? I do too. Oh my God. Strawberries aren't really good for me because of, according to my research, my blood type. So I can do berries, raspberries, and blackberries. But like strawberries, not so good. I think um, something happens in my gut with the strawberry. I think causes inflammation. So I personally cannot choose not to eat a lot of them, but I love strawberries. Oh my gosh. I just saw a dessert idea that I wanted to try, but they used strawberries, but I could use something else. Like I could use cherries. I love cherries. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. The bougainvillea is over there. I still haven't found a permanent place for it, but I kind of like it right here. I mean, I like it right here. So I like it with that as the background, right? See? How's that? See what I mean? How pretty that looks with that as a background? So I like it. Oh, hello. Hello. What's he doing? He's oh my gosh, when I was planting that big tree, he was not letting me plant it. He was like, "Pit me, don't plant that. Pit me." And he's like, "Oh my God, I got so frustrated because you pull you're transplanting, right? The roots are exposed, and I had to hurry up and get it into the soil. I had already poured water in the hole, and he just kept like going in between my arms and getting in the way and putting his tail on my face. And I was just like, now that I think of it, I wonder if he was telling me not to plant it there. Oh gosh, please, I hope you make it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I love figs too. Yeah. So I think he was just every time I'm in the yard, here he comes, and he wants my full attention. He wants to play, and he wants attention, little sweetie. So that's it for today, guys. I know Mike is going to go live pretty soon or later. Rocher said 4 o'clock, but I don't know if that's Mountain Standard Time, or if that's Kentucky time, or if that's North Dakota time. So I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching. And let me see. Let me see. Let's turn this around. Here I am. Sorry about my hair. I'm not in a fashion show right now. Get my hair. Um, thanks for watching, and hit that like button for me, guys. So I got my chores done. Now I'm gonna go play. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you for your time, and push that like button. Thanks for the members, subscribers, and everyone watching. And we'll do another drawing show soon, right? Bye, guys.